Can a 37-year-old stay-at-home mom achieve her goals and finally get the dream job she's been wanting for years? Hopefully the answer is yes. I don't have all the answers. I just want to chat about what's working for me to some extent. The idea for this video came after chatting with my friend Shireen on Instagram. We were bouncing off ideas off each other, and she was like, how do you manage to film so much? And because she's also a mom, and like, how do you find the time? So we're gonna talk about a few things that are helping me. Should probably start by telling you what my goals are. My goals are to reach 10,000 followers on Instagram by the end of the year. I'm on track for that as of now because I had one video go viral for me and it's attracting a lot of followers still after it's been like over a week, and it's still attracting people. And I think because that one's doing well, other ones are doing well after that. So I'm on track for that. And I would like content creation to be my full-time job. Content creator, influencer. I prefer saying content creator, but you get the idea. So first, let's talk about the amount of time that I have during the day to create said content. But it's not just the creating it, it's planning, filming, editing, engaging on social media. There's quite a bit going on. So the first little chunk of time that I have on a weekday is my son's nap. We'll say it's about an hour to an hour and 20 max. Then I'm very lucky. My husband works from home, and though we live on the West Coast, he works East Coast time. So he works from like 7 to like 3:30-ish. So from like when he's done, anywhere between 3 and 4 to when I start making dinner, which is 6. We'll say I have 2 hours in the afternoon. So that's a total of 3 hours per day where I can work on my goals. There's, I want to say, 2 main things that I started using consistently fairly recently, like in the past couple of weeks, and it's really helping me a lot. The first one is I have a note. Well, more than one. I have notes on my phone. It all started with like a note with random outfit ideas that I get sometimes before I go to bed, because I'll be trying to fall asleep and then I'm like, oh wait, tomorrow we do that, the weather is about this, so what am I gonna wear? Or like, I don't know, I was just scrolling social media and I saw something like, wait, I have a piece similar, maybe I can, oh, and if I pair it with this, it would be cool. So anyway, I have a note with outfit ideas because the content I make is mostly fashion content. I have one that I started maybe last week. I made like a YouTube planner, so like for the 3 upcoming months of the year. Because even though I have not been consistent with YouTube at all, I want to try and upload twice a week. So on Wednesday is more of your like classic YouTube video. Last week was my hair, well, this week my hair routine. Sometimes gonna be empties. I think next week is gonna be styling items that I thrifted on Vestiaire Collective, things like that. And on Sunday is gonna be a vlog, ideally with a theme to make it more interesting. So yeah, I have a few notes on my phone because I always have my phone with me. So if I'm on the go and I think of something, I can write down real quick. But notes, really, really helpful. This is not groundbreaking. I'm sure you have notes in your phone too. The second one is a physical planner. I tried using Notion and there were aspects of it that I liked, but I'm a physical media gal. I still like reading physical books and I like writing down things. I found this one at Barnes & Noble because I was looking for a daily planner. I'm gonna change the angle so I can show you said planner. I'll start by showing you a blank page. So for each day you have priorities, just a whole column of notes, and then you have your day. What I like, there's no time. So I make mine go from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. This page is today's. It's not as filled as it should be, but you get the idea. So here I have color-coded. I use these like Tombow pants, just use whatever. My TikTok followers, my Instagram followers, my YouTube followers. I don't really focus on TikTok like at all. I haven't posted anything in a few days. I don't know, I'm not enjoying the platform at all right now. So my main focus right now are Instagram and YouTube. And here at the end, I compare to the previous day, like how many followers I gained. So like, as you can see, TikTok, I'm not doing anything. So I just gained 1. YouTube is really slow, so only 1. And Instagram, 78. Here I have my post. I use the color blue for like general work stuff. So little abbreviations for me because I don't want to write you still dress like your younger self but better every time, and a description of what the outfit is, and then because I like changing colors, if it's filmed or captioned. So well, I posted it, so that's done. And I even started doing a little like story section. I start all my days with like some sort of bonjour friend frame that you've seen if you follow me on Instagram. It could be just like a selfie with just bonjour on it. Sometimes it's a chatty one. Today was chatty. Then I try to share a poll because it's supposed to like boost your engagement, because like if people interact with the poll, then more people are going to be showing you stories and whatnot. So I started doing that. It's going up, but I mean my follower count overall is going up, so I don't know. I should do the math. Then I share my post, link to my shop my, and then like if I have something specific, I'll put it down. For here, I just wrote chat because I don't really know. So this is my son's nap time. So I posted on Instagram and engaged for a little bit. And now I'm filming this, so I should have wrote like film vlog essentially. Today is kind of like a different day because I have a dentist appointment. I blocked about an hour. Shouldn't be much longer than that. It's just a cleaning, so hopefully it's just an hour, so that when I come back I still have about an hour to do things. So this is where I would write, probably film my outfit that I'm currently wearing, and edit reels here. So that's bedtime, but tonight I'm the one who's putting my son to bed, so we'll see if I have time and energy to do anything. But oftentimes it's like a little bit of editing a reel or something because it doesn't take me that long. Now for the rest of the week. Oh yeah, I started doing post-it notes like that as well for when I'm expecting a package. I was supposed to get this one on Friday. It arrived yesterday, so I can get rid of that. So tomorrow's Friday. You can see like I'm not keeping this super clean. I was gonna post something else, but I switched things around, so I just crossed it. So this is filmed, but it is not edited or captioned, so I need to do that today at some point. Maybe as I'm waiting at the dentist office, we'll see. So the first thing I do during my son's nap is always post on Instagram, and after that, I mean, we'll see what I end up having time to do. But tomorrow I have all of this where I can do more. I would like to get ahead. Oh, I need to film how I'm just dressing my jeans. I like to try and have a few reels ahead, so it means that sometimes I'll film 2 outfits in a day. I still wear those outfits. I'm not lying in my reels. I do wear the outfits that I wear, but sometimes I just like pre-film, and that also helps me with something like if I don't know what to wear, I know I can go back to that outfit. On weekends, it's actually a bit trickier because like we don't really have like a structured day because my husband doesn't work, and like what we do that day like depends. If the weather is nice, we'll try and go somewhere. If it's crap, we stay home, and so I would have more time to do things. So I haven't blocked off anything for Saturday, but we can start on next week's. So Monday I'm expecting a package. I did film this outfit because I think to try and simplify my life, I have this random piece of paper here. I want to try and have like certain content go up on certain days. So on Sunday, since that's when I post my vlog on YouTube. On Instagram, I want to do like either a photo dump or like a mini vlog. So like I don't really have to film anything extra for said day. On Monday, it's probably gonna be you still dress like your younger self but better. So that's what I have here for this upcoming Monday. Sometimes I write things on post-it notes so that it's easier to move things around. So this one is filmed, so that's good. Here I'll post on Instagram. I mean, I should start really putting it differently, but anyway. Post post on Instagram, and here probably film my outfit. And here, oh yeah, I need to figure out when I'm gonna film my YouTube video for next week. Over the weekend would be good. See, I'm like brainstorming as I'm talking with you. On Tuesday is my other mini series that I just started, the Cold Girl Chronicles. This one is always gonna be chatty, I think. I don't know what the outfit's gonna be yet. On Wednesday, I think the YouTube is gonna be styling, vestiaire, finds. I would like to do 5 outfits, and I can do like a reel with the outfits, like something like a quick edit thing. On Thursday, it's also gonna be you still dress like your younger self but better. Let me see if I have anything in my notes for that. I'm not even sure I remember, but something with a band t-shirt would be good. And on Friday, I think it's always gonna be leggings. And so I have an idea. This one I did already. I need to figure out an outfit for this as well. Gives you an idea of how I use the planner, and it's really been helping me. Like even having like the hourly thing gives me a rough idea, like, oh yeah, I need to do this, instead of just trying to keep it in my mind and like I forget. And I try to be as specific as possible. Obviously there's things I don't necessarily want to mention on camera, but again, it's just to give you an idea. Also, I started working at this desk. It's a mess right now, so I'm not going to show you too well. I want to make it like a better space, but I have like coming here at this desk to do work related stuff has been so helpful. Because I mean, I'm just like, if I'm posting on Instagram, I can do it from anywhere. And sometimes I would do it from my bed. And then I'd be like, oh, I'm tired. And I'll just like scooch down and nap, which is completely fair. Like if you're tired and you get the opportunity to rest, you should rest. But sitting at this desk, it's kind of like switching my brain into work mode. And I think that's also really helpful. Proof that I'm not lying on my Instagram with my Cold Girl Chronicles. I'm freezing right now, so you'll have to excuse the blanket, but I'm so cold. Something else that I started doing is referring to creating content and like setting aside time to do all this as work. I'm not gonna lie, it feels weird still as of now to refer to it as work, because work is oftentimes associated with making money, and I'm not making money yet. But since the goal is to make this my job, I need to treat it as such. And so like at first I would only refer to it as work when I was talking about it to myself. Then I started using the term when I was talking to my son. I was like, yeah, while you nap, mama's gonna get some work done. It was an easy first step because he's 2 years old. He doesn't even know what work is. Well, he knows that when dada's working, he can't go like play with him essentially. But like, it's easy because he's not gonna judge me. He doesn't know what work is. He's 2 years old. He's like, doesn't have a concept. He's not gonna say like, it's not work, it's like your hobby. You're not making any money from it, it's not work. So that was an easy first step. Then, and that felt kind of like a jump, but with my husband, I started referring to it as such as well. I mean, first it was kind of like to my son when my husband was around, and now I fully refer to it as work to my husband as well. Yeah, I think it really helps because it's definitely, I've been creating content on and off, a lot of off, on mostly Instagram. I did have 2 YouTube channels in the past. My very first one, it must have been like 2013, was in French, and I remember I was taking the time to like translate and like handwrite subtitles for all my videos when I was editing them. It was taking me forever. So yeah, on and off since like 2013. So like since then, I've always, friggin' gardeners. They also kind of woke up my son, but I mean, he's still fine, so I have a few more minutes. I look kind of ridiculous with my blanket. The whole time, I've always thought like that would be like a really cool job that I would really like because I like making content. But every time it was just like me posting things and kind of like I never treated it like it could be, like actually could be a job. Like never to the extent that I am now. Like I was never like planning ahead. I wasn't putting in a ton of effort. Well, not as much as I could have. So I wasn't attracting that many people. So like I would get discouraged because none of my content was being seen. It was kind of like a vicious cycle of not growing, but then not doing as much as I should have maybe. Now I'm like really putting in the work, in my opinion. I have like other goals and like things that I need to do on top of like what I showed you. Every time I film, yeah, something else, like if I don't know if you're not in the same niche, I don't know if it would relate, but every time I film an outfit, I take photos at the end. I take some full body shots that will be used as my reels covers. And then I take some close-up of things that are interesting, like the rings that I'm wearing, or like whatever accessories I'm wearing, whatnot. So all those photos, I also need to like post them on Pinterest. I don't think it can hurt. Probably gonna be a bit time-consuming, especially considering the backlog that I have now. It's not really something that's gonna be like that time-consuming because you don't really have to like engage back after, like on Pinterest. I need to be more consistent at uploading my reels as shorts on YouTube. I need to reach out to brands. That's the scariest. It's so dumb. Like it feels scary because obviously you don't want, nobody likes rejection, but it's part of the job, and so I need to do it because I can't just sit around and wait for brands to notice me. I need to reach out to them as well. If they say no, they say no, and that's part of the deal. I'll try again later. Obviously, brands that I've already mentioned in my content, not like brands I've never used and be like, hey, want to send me shit? I'm gonna have to put that in my planner and dedicate time to doing that. So it is brighter than I expected it to be. At this time of day, it's even like brighter than it's been all day. And I think there's still plenty of light in our room, which is where I film. So I'm gonna film a quick reel because remember I try to like film things to have some like as much content as I can ahead, like pre-film, I guess. And especially, I didn't mention that, but my mom is coming in like a little bit less than 3 weeks, which I'm really excited for. And obviously, like, she's gonna help me a lot with my son. I still want to have as much pre-filmed as possible because I don't know, I think I'll still be able to film like outfit videos and things like that, and like edit. Maybe like if she's with like playing with him, I can edit, like do some work while she's playing with him. Also, we're gonna be doing things, so I might be out of the house a little bit more, I don't know. So anyway, I want to pre-film, so I need to start now. Ideally, I would need to film like 2 videos every day. So I need to work on ideas and things like that, so that I know that I can have enough. And I keep filming while she's there too. But like if just in case I can have some pre-filmed content, I would feel great about it. The outfit is filmed, the photos are taken. It took me about 20 minutes. So yeah, just to give you an idea of what it's like to make content, of one reel is like at least 20 minutes of filming, because you need to like set up. I bring up my clothes here, then I actually film, and after that I need to edit, depending on if it's a chatty one. Those might be a bit faster to edit because I'm not trying to like match a beat or anything, but the ones that are just like quick edits that I'm trying to match to the beat of a song, sometimes those take forever. But yeah, like it's probably a half hour per outfit video, I would say, as like really rough estimate, and like that's the low end of things, I would say. I'm not complaining at all. I love doing this, but some people don't realize how long it would take. And it's also like, since we're talking about planning and time management and all that, I think it's worth bringing up. So in 3 hours that I have per day, that's like, yeah, 2 outfits is probably the max that I can film per day. If you're as nosy as I am and as obsessed with organizing, I'm assuming the answer is going to be yes, but would you like it if I filmed like a closet organization video. Like, I think would be fun. It is now Friday. It is just after 3. I need to film my little DIY distressing my jeans little video. I need to film the outfit that I'm currently wearing. I'm pretty sure that I already have 2 outfits pre-filmed, not edited yet, for next week. So let me see what that means for next week when it comes to content. So Monday's outfit is filmed, so I need to edit that, but like that can be done anytime over the weekend. For Tuesday and Wednesday, I don't technically have anything filmed yet, but I might just use what I'm currently wearing for Tuesday, like the Cold Girl Chronicle series, and then just what I had planned, like the idea that I had. I'll move it further because the outfit that I'm wearing works as well. For Wednesday, it's gonna be related to the YouTube video that I want to film, but I think it will be just like 5 quick outfits with just like a title on top of it, so it shouldn't take me too long. And I think that for the video, I will showcase some, not all 5 outfits because I want to create more, but like I think some of the outfits will be outfits that I've already posted on Instagram, so it shouldn't take me too long to film that video. And I would like to do that over the weekend. That would be ideal, so that I have several days to edit. For Thursday, my content is filmed. For Friday, it is not. So yeah, I still have a bunch of things I need to do for next week. I need to continue editing this video that you're currently watching. I kind of started yesterday, but I didn't have that much time, so I didn't make a lot of progress. I guess I could also mention like things that I'm using to film my content, if that's any helpful to you. I'm currently filming with my phone on a tripod, but it's like not a great tripod, like it's just whatever from Amazon. And I have one of those little like clip-on mirrors that is clipped on my tripod, but I mean it works, but it's not like the best. But I just got this little guy right here, which is a camera on a gimbal, and the main reason I got this was to film YouTube and like especially vlogs and things like that. I have not, oh yeah, sorry, like I literally just got it yesterday, so I'm discovering how it works. It has like a face tracking thing. If I'm filming myself, I can see here, I can see myself, and like if I flip it around, like you can see me, and like it is supposed to be on face tracking mode right now, and what's good is that it's like a gimbal, so if I'm filming as I'm walking, it should be pretty stable. So anyway, I just got this little guy. I bought SD card for it this morning, so hopefully it's the right one. So I want to try and like start playing with that this weekend, but like as of right now, I've only been using my phone for both YouTube and my reels. I might continue filming my reels on my phone because it's just like so convenient, because I do all my editing and like posting from my phone. So I film on my phone, edit with Edits, the Instagram app, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, I hope this vlog was helpful to like give you ideas on how to like manage your time, what you like, little tools that you can use to help you, because it can definitely be overwhelming for sure. It is a lot more work than a lot of people realize. I'm not complaining at all, like I love doing this. It's like my little like creative outlet. It just brings me so much joy to do it, but it is time consuming. It's just a fact. Like again, not complaining at all. I can't wait to take you on my journey, like as I'm vlogging, and maybe I can keep giving you little updates here and there in vlogs. I'm pretty sure I mentioned yesterday that I want my vlogs to have kind of a theme. Next week, you can get a little teaser. I think it will be about trying to make me time a priority, because I've been struggling a little bit lately, I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, obviously I consider this me time, but I'm talking about trying to prioritize self-care and maybe like going on a walk just by myself quietly, listening to music, reading more. Last night I started The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig, and I was like, my eyes were closing on my book. I was really struggling to finish that first chapter. But yeah, next week is gonna be a little bit about that and just like everyday life. But if you want me to give updates as to like how things are going and more like work related things in the future, I'd be happy to do that. I think that's gonna be it for this vlog. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Let's chat in the comments if you have any question. If you wanna like chat about content that you're creating or something, you can always reach out. I know I've said that in this vlog, I'm not an expert, but I'm just happy to try and help. I want to see everybody succeed, so yeah, feel free to start a conversation down there and I'll be happy to chat. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.